Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Kerbal Space Program. And this is my first attempt at career mode still going on. I've got very little money left. Because basically I've been doing stupid things. Right. So what I think I need to do is I need to have a workable engine somehow. What's the engine I need to test? The T45. 950, that's quite expensive. So I want to try, I need to get some I need to get 2 missions done, basically. So I need to test that engine, and I need to test the radial. Those are the ones I've chosen. So long as I can get up to 600 feeties, well, I want to get to 1,600, 1,700. Okay. So let's go with the staging on this one. Now the logical staging would be solid fuel, then radial decoupler, then main engine. But I have an issue, which is that if I do that, then I might not get to the right altitude to test the decoupler, because the decoupler has to be tried at quite high up. So we are going to go solid fuel, that's right. But I'm actually going to add the trying to work out if I've got enough to add nose controls. So I believe I can just about launch this thing. So I'm actually not going to. Actually, I'll make another. Actually, moving things from one thing to another always seems to be a bit. I should probably actually put them all in one now, I think, though. Just put all the parachutes in one place. So solids, main, detach, and I need to be above 16,700 to do that. And then detach, yeah, so main, and then parachutes all around. So the hope is I will have enough parachutes to land everything safely, because I've been throwing away my very expensive solid rocket, liquid rocket. I can't afford to put another parachute on. So it's possible, instead of trying to save my boosters, which are... my boosters are 325, whereas my liquid fuel engine is a 950. So maybe I actually want to take that off and actually put it on here. Because the way I've set it up, I'm not decoupling that. Can't afford a decoupler as it stands. Sorry, I just minimized the program. That was not what I meant to do. So let's give this a go, and I think that, yeah, see if it'll load it. After that, I mean, basically, I'm either going to continue on, but what I really need to do is I need to look at some of the tutorials for how to do career mode and stuff, which I've not been doing. I've been just kind of making it up as I go along, which might not be very clever. So make sure we're solid, booster, then that detachment, which has got to be yes, I want this running before 1160. That's fine. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm not going to try anything fancy like go for orbit or anything like that. Just gonna go up. Those are going to go off. So now I'm desperately hoping that this takes me to 1160. Actually, not too bad. Right. So the liquid fuel engine I've done. So 16,700. Well, actually, no, I should be right, because even if I was thinking even if I didn't, even if the burn doesn't pick up, I'll still be going ballistic. But that looks right. 600. So what's the highest I can go? 19,500. So that's that done. Now I'm just going up for no good reason. What's my apoapsis? 3,800. Getting up my thing. Oh well. I'm not going to get any extra science out of it from those things. I probably should have arranged to fall down somewhat closer to the ocean. Never mind, eh? And I'm just going to have to hope that I can get all the that I've put enough parachutes on and they all go off at the same time and all that kind of stuff. So I've got those two. I've done the two missions, which is, well, I don't know about the main thing, but the hope is that that will give me enough money to keep going. and continue my illustrious space career. Right, so I will zoom ahead and I'll say that again. I should probably tell it to stop because it's actually quite irritating. Yeah, it's still no science. I may have gotten I may have done in the right amount of science, or as much science as I can do for this crew. That's a thing I need to look up. It's one of the many things I need to try and understand better. I'm getting quite loud here. Still going. What's my Apple App says? 85. That's not bad. Probably can't do anything because I'm warped. Seems to be very much in space right now. No. Oh. Right, on the way down. Be quite some time. Is that the space center there? That's not bad. There's some stuff over there. I don't know if that's anything to do with me, or it's anything if I can get to recover it. Still very much going up and down, which is good. Directly up and directly down. Let's deploy everything now. Always get worried. I'm never quite sure where everything is. Right, I'm coming in at about 12 miles an hour, which might not be good enough. Maybe what I should have done is as soon as I got over the requisite height, I should have maybe stopped the engine, because you can apparently right click on stage and make that stage happen. So I could have deployed turned off the engine, deployed the chutes, and then turned my engine on back later on, to give myself some retro thrust at this point, so I could maybe slow myself down a little bit. But there. Hopefully those two missions are going to count for things. Yeah. So we're going to hit about 12 miles an hour. I don't know what that's going to do for the... Oh, brilliant. Oof. Let's see if we can make a new crew report. That's worth science. Alright, that's EVA. Oof. Give an AVR report. Oh, yeah, that's science. I can't plant a flag. I don't know if flags are a special thing. I don't know if I. It looks like I can't board the ship again. Although I can move the ship apparently. I can push it around. Where do I find the hatch? I don't know if I can risk him being outside. I mean, he's obviously he's on the ground. Um, I genuinely don't know if he gets because when I did this in the tutorials, the guy was ended up being missing. Oh no, I can. There we go. Yes. So we'll recover the vessel. Yeah. So I've chucked away some solid fuel boosters, but that's about 700 of the 6,000 or so budget of that particular launch. So I've got plus 4.1 science, taking me to a total of 20, which means I can get another thing. So I've got 3,907 bits back, which is pretty good. Six parts, three resources recovered. Yeah. Still no XP taken. Now here's a question. If I can see, there are still bits of debris, so if I can see it. Oh. All right. So I don't think things are quite as bad as I thought they were. Got no contracts in a minute because I have in fact succeeded in everything I was planning to do. Sweet. All right, cool. So put parachutes on everything. Maybe next time I wonder if I should try for landing next time. I wonder if that's something I can do. Right, let's go for. Now I'm kind of interested in these visual surveys of Kerbal. Right, however, for a disheveled engineer from Rockmax and what I'm pulling another one like that was simply decent. It is true, though, that the way we were tripping to you can discover is often part of the reason. Anyway, long story short, where you come in. I'm sure, more and more, I'm sure that's just gibberish. That kind of briefing. And what's really true is we want you to test the Rockamax back solid fuel booster in flight altogether. So they want me to be quite high up to do that one. Let's do that one. To try it landed. Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions. So Kerbal landed and tested. Oh. Okay. So go to R&D now. So I can get this one. In fact, I think I have to, because I wanted to I think that's the one I need to test. Getting up to 45 science seems kind of difficult. So, which way are they? Okay, crew. Oh, I see. Right. Recovery of vehicle to survive flight. Recovery of vessel after a suborbital flight. EVA report from Kerbal Highlands. Crew report from while in space near Kerbin. Crew report while flying over Kerbin's water. Don't know if I want to click that. Okay. Crew report from Kerbin's water. Does that mean I've already done that one? I was wondering why the value was much lower. So, Kerbin, let's click on Kerbin. It's Water Highlands and Shore. Right? SRF landed. SRF splashed. Flying low, flying high. Okay, so I'd have to be clever and when flying high. Well, maybe from Kerbin's up there, it might not matter. The biome might not matter. So in theory, I want to do while flying over Kerbin's Highlands. Okay. So seeing all the various things, looks like Kerbin is the only one that's got biomes, I think. Alrighty then. So again, I'm going to make something very specific for this test rig. So just going to drag all that off to the side. So I have a much healthier budget. I should probably go to the admin and see if there's anything I can do. Anything interesting with the admin I can do with. Right, so RT10 solid fuel booster. RT10. I'm going to click that and put it on the stage. I haven't decided what to do with it yet. RT10 landed out. Now I don't know whether landing. I don't know what they mean by landed. Do I start off landed, or do they want me to zoom up and drop and then land? I'm just not sure about what they mean by that. Launch stability enhancer. Now that's alright. Oh, okay. I was wondering that the thing was going to be just ridiculously huge. Okay. Okay. Well, what else can I do at the minute? Got the Sepratron, a small canister filled with appears to be solid rock fuel. Not much of a step forward in terms of power. Kerbal science has suddenly warmed up to these Sepratron menus, such as pushing things away from best results in angle before use. Right mouse button, noise. So it's got engine thrust. Engine's going to be shut down. No particular reason that I can see why I'd want to use it. I mean, unless what I mean, I think it's to, like, you know, when I've had a few things when I've separated a stage, it's not actually gone anywhere, because it's been just pushing up. So that would be to separate a thing and then move it out the way. I don't need to play with it right now, so I'm not going to. I almost want to test to see if, because I don't know whether landed means, I don't know what landed means, is the real problem. It's a big question of, do I start off landed or not? What I'm gonna do, zoom in. Gonna have, actually it's gonna, no, actually I'm gonna attach it. And then I'm gonna put the smallest engine on. And then let's get the Sepatron. Let's see if I can do some science on the goo. Now, do I have any landing? I don't have any actual. I don't think I've got any actual landing gear. I do. I've got actual landing gear. It's not quite what I had in mind. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work either. What's the one I'm trying to RT10? I kind of, no, I want it the other way around, really, don't I? I want that away. I want the landing gear elsewhere. Oh, okay. And then that away, and then that away. And that up there. Attached there. Oh, then I can't. Well, apparently I can do that. I'm not sure that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm being very silly. Ooh. Don't know whether landing on two legs makes any sense whatsoever. This is an exceedingly silly craft. I'm determined not to make this make any. Can I? Oh no, no. Now I'm not sure they're part of the. Okay. Let's look at a fuselage. Yeah, annoyingly, I don't get actual just fuselages yet. The music is mocking me, quite frankly. It's going to have slightly more fuel than I think I strictly speaking need. Do I need a radio decoupler to go to that thing as well? Oh. Okay, so main engine up a little bit. Try and land. Oh, would help the main engine was in fact attached to the thing at any point. And then hit the boosters. So the very first thing that has to happen, okay, in staging terms, the very first thing that has to happen is that goes away. And you might as well have the main engine go off at the same time. And then I want to extend the landing gear and then gradually try and land. And once it, unless it counts as landed right away, and that's the thing. That's the first thing I'm gonna check, because that does count. I'm just gonna go, and then so hopefully I will have tested the stability thing automatically, and then I'll see if I can. So yeah. So that's going to have a little. And I suddenly realised yeah, that's wrong. I make stupid aircraft. Oh, this is a ridiculous thing. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. This is an idiotic thing to do. Let's do it. Right, now. So I count as landed. So basically, I should be able to. Can I just activate those? So actually, I might want to go back in. No, I can just change just move that. Move them all in there. And that should count as everything. Those two tests should then be done. Oh, observe Mystery Goo. Goo does not seem to be doing much now. Oh, come on. Yeah, I suddenly got very unstable. But I've done both of my tests, so there's that. And the landing wasn't very good. Goo seemed bored. Sweet. So that's 2 missions in a ridiculous. That was the stupidest aircraft. Well, I say aircraft. I mean, space. So I made 7 science off that. Mystery Goo, recovery of a vehicle. So I lost a bit of money on that, I think. About $1,000 all told. Let me. What's my science at? 21. Needs to be at 40, right? 40 or 45. Okay, but there you go. That was a few successful launches. Probably, I mean, the next thing I want to do now is do some more, do more missions. Yeah, I never get that's one I didn't get. That's interesting. I thought I'd cancelled one. According to this, I've not failed any. Yeah, I think the visual survey ones are going to be more about getting to the right place, but that should be interesting. So I might try those two next time. But that was good fun. I'm probably going to go away and look at some tutorials and see if I can work out exactly what I should be doing and how I should be doing it. But I'll do that later. So thanks so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're liking these videos, and visit us at nearlyenoughdice.com for our role-playing game themed podcast and blog. And until next time, keep reaching for the stars.